I just left watching Virgin Punk and it left me wanting so much more. So Virgin Punk is a animated film by Yasuume Umetsu, sorry if I butchered that name, and by Studio Shaft. If that name sounds familiar to you, it is because he has worked on the Mezzo Forte and the Kai anime series. So if you were a 90s baby like me growing up watching anime, and you wanted to watch those crazy, more mature, adult-rated, bloody violence ones, you definitely probably seen his work. And this one is still in the same line, but noticeably missing a lot of those mature elements. If you know, you know that the original series had, but it's still really good. Though I do warn you, the runtime for this is 35 minutes, so I don't know about you, but it's still going to be a full price. There is an hour-long studio interview and behind the scenes. That's typically up to you whether you think that's worth it or not. So the main plot follows the main character Ubu Kamigori, who is a assassin in this kind of neo-future, very Ghost in the Shell type of world, and essentially, without giving too much away, she is radically changed and is now being forced to work by a guy named Mr. Elegant. I won't give out the full plot because even though it's short, it's still a lot to get. And she is now a hitman working for him. I won't give you that full explanation like I just said, but the violence and the action, oh, it's there. From the start, there are great fight scenes, there's shootouts, there's blood, there's so much of it that really reminds me of the old school anime I grew up on. Like, it felt like kind of like watching Mezzo Forte and watching Kite for the first time as a kid, watching Ghost in the Shell. Like, if you want like a bloody John Wick style anime, this is one you should definitely check out. My only complaint was that by the time it ended, I was wanting so much more. Like, I know they said it's only 35 minutes from the jump. I should have really fully noticed that. But I still wanted to keep watching. Like, they sold me on the world. They sold me on the weapons, her abilities. I have to say, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I do not like the fact that they made this character 14 years old. There's literally, they try to put it in for plot reasons, but we all know why he did it. That could have been changed, and if they kept her the same age, that would have been totally fine. I just don't like the fact that they put a minor in that position. But overall, I'm giving it like a 9. Like, for what we got, I'm really mad this is not a full series. I want to see more of this. I'm excited to see what's going to keep happening with this. Overall, like I said, 9. I really enjoyed the series over here. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely give this a watch. Support it. I would kind of say wait to see if it does come to streaming at some point. But this is definitely a banger of a show. And they have been killing it with these anime productions lately. So yeah, that's my